Hello friends, welcome to Loa Coach Dee. This will be a reading for Sagittarius for the Gemini season, May 21st to June 21st, or thereabouts. It is an attractive universe, so whenever you attract this reading to you, you may find resonance with it. So can we get some cards for our Saggy friends, please? And which includes me. I am also a Saggy. Oh, we have several cards that jumped out here. Okay, so let me move this back. Okay, so the first card would be our situation, fellow Saggies. The sun reversed. As a fellow Saggy, I would prefer the sun upright as our situation, but because, you know, when I see the sun, I feel, oh, fun, fun, fun. So I feel like there's something we're not enjoying here, Saggies. But we can always change that energy, right? Okay, and our challenge is to not worry about this, to not lose sleep over this. Okay, Saggies, and leading into this, a little bit of disappointment with this Three of Swords, some disappointing news, possibly some harsh words from someone. And the short-term outcome, okay. The Tower, I can see why our situation is one with which we may not be pleased if we're worried about something. So some ending to something, maybe unexpected and maybe chaotic a little bit, or just I feel unexpected and a big change coming, okay? All right, we need some more cards for Saggy. Can we get the desired outcome? Okay, we have several cards here again. So okay, our desired outcome, the Six of Cups reversed. Want to leave something in the past behind here. And subconsciously, I love the Two of Wands. Subconsciously, we have the Two of Wands. Let me scoot this up here more. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, Saggies. Well, looks like we might have something disappointing to possibly deal with. However, remember, the cards are just a guide, so we might be able to get out in front of this. It is the first day of Gemini season, so if we're aware that something might be occurring, can we get some more cards for Saggy? Can we get the advice from the universe? Can we get advice, please, for the advice? The advice position, please. We can get out in front of this energy, Saggy, but let's see what the universe wants to let us know. Okay, a couple of cards here, actually three. We have advice from the universe, Four of Wands. Interesting. Oh, it's a nice stable energy of the four there. External influence, Page of Pentacles. Okay, this might be someone, and upright, this might be someone who is maybe advising us or something in this situation. And in the hopes and fears position, the Moon. We want some clarity. We desire a clear path forward, but we're unsure about it. And can we get the outcome for this, Saggies? Outcome. Okay. We actually have two cards here for the outcome, so we will take them both then. On top, we have the King of Wands reversed, which I am going to say that would be you, Saggy, and me too. And underneath that, to clarify that, we have Justice reversed. Okay, Saggies, let's take a closer look at this, but I feel like the situation seems kind of clear, and it's really kind of specific here, say maybe more specific than some of the other signs readings for this Gemini season. So this may not apply to you, and since it involves some sort of disappointment with the Three of Swords here, I kind of hope you do not find resonance with this, Saggie. Okay, so again, the Sun reversed. Our situation is one about which we are not happy. We do not feel good about. I mean, I think that's just really very, very basic here. And with the major arcana of the Sun, I feel like we are really not happy about it. And our challenge is this Nine of Swords, this worry. We are either worried about it, sad about it, or losing sleep over it. And our challenge is to get over this feeling, Saggies. Now, again, having said that, if we're getting out ahead of this and we end up seeing this coming, then it doesn't need to be this bad. So that's the nice thing about, if you can say it's a nice thing about a reading like this, is that we create our own realities with our, energetic output and with our focus. So if we see this coming, we can be prepared for it emotionally, and it doesn't need to feel so harsh. So it looks like in the recent past, Gemini season starts today. So I'm thinking for some of you, you might know what this is already. And for others, this might be something that is coming your way. Now, can we get out ahead of this and avoid it completely with our positive focus? For some of us, it may be possible. But having said that, we are on this journey, and sometimes these bumps along the road that we'd rather not experience, we later find out that it's really the path to something better. So let's see. So recent past, we're not liking it. We're a little worried about it. And then we have the Tower. So I feel like it's a major ending to something that we really didn't see coming. It was kind of sudden, kind of unexpected. It might shake us up a little bit. Now, your desired outcome, I'm getting with this card that your desired outcome is to be able to put this behind you. And I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like whatever this disappointment is, it might be the ending of a friendship or a relationship with someone. Wow, Saggies. Okay, but you desire to put this behind you, so I think that's a good focus. If there has been some sort of ending and you want to just leave it behind you, that is good. And subconsciously, I love this. I'm a big Two of Wands fan. Well, maybe being a fellow Saggie, I love the wands, the fiery energy, but I love the Two of Wands because, this figure is looking out over her or his world and also out toward the world at large. So this is a positive focus, getting inspired for the future, looking forward to what may come. So this is in our subconscious, Saggies. So I feel like we need to bring this energy out. Okay? Remember, these cards are not predictors. They are guides. So maybe this upheaval doesn't even need to happen if we can get out ahead of it. You know what, Saggies? I have an interesting story for you. As I was putting down the cards, I was reminded of something. Okay, so a few months back, I did a reading with a numerologist, and it included a printout of a monthly forecast for this year. And I have to be honest with you, for this month, well, for May, it said that I would likely lose a friendship or a relationship with a colleague. And I might see it coming, or it could come as a complete surprise, but that I would have strong feelings about it. Now, okay, again, here's more honesty, Saggies, but I believe it said on or about May 9th or 18th. It gave me 2 dates, on or about this date or that date. Now, the date already passed. The second date was over this weekend. And I actually, you can probably still hear it, I actually wasn't feeling that well, had a little bit of a cold still. But I actually made it a point to avoid people because I didn't want to lose any friendships or relationships with people. But now I'm looking at this reading and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, listen, if anyone knows that things happen for a reason, and that things that seem, even things that seem bad, are pathways to something better, if anyone knows that, it is I, fellow Saggies. But I still, I really wasn't looking to lose any friendships or relationships. So let's look at our advice from the universe. So the Four of Wands here, the Four, very stable energy here. And I feel like the universe is telling you, focus on your family, closest people, you know, whether it's your blood relatives or not. Focus on those who are closest. If you do live with other people, whether it's roommates or family, people you can count on, focus on the people you can count on. Focus on that happy home of yours, that happy family of yours. Look to them maybe for the support. You know, I look at the Four Wands standing there and I feel like, you know, pillars of support or something. I think this is where your solace or your support will come from. And the universe wants you to focus on what you have already. So even if there is some sort of an upheaval or a loss of a relationship, loss of a friendship, I mean, I'm not getting romantic relationship here. I'm not getting that that's what the loss is. I really feel like it's more of a friendship or maybe a relationship with a family member that is possibly changing or coming to an end. And if it is a change, I feel like it's a big change. Otherwise, I feel like it's ending. But if this is the case for you, focus on what you already have, okay? Your home, your family, the people who love you the most. Focus on that. Now, the external influence, I feel like this might be someone who's offering you support. And it might be someone, and since it's the page, I feel like it could be someone younger than you, someone young, or at least with a youthful, positive outlook who is offering you support. And I feel like it could even be someone within your home, someone with whom you live. And I feel positive about this person, so I think you should, and I should, pay attention to this person and allow this person to help you and maybe guide you through this changing situation here, this ending. And in the hopes and fears position, we have the moon. So I think that you're hoping to see the path forward clear up for you. You know, you're hoping to find your way. You're hoping that, you know, the moon lights your way, and then eventually the sun. You know, you have the sun reversed here. And now the moon doesn't give you as clear a pathway as the sun does, but you can see the sun will come out eventually, okay? The sun is there in the background. The sun will come out eventually. So that's the thing. The path might be a little unclear, the path forward. Maybe this relationship, maybe the loss of this relationship affects other relationships. Or maybe there's a change in this relationship and you don't know how, you might not know how you're going to move forward with this person. It is possible that this upheaval is not necessarily the loss of the relationship, but the end of being with this person as you know it. Maybe there's a big change in the relationship and you want to leave the past behind and find the path forward with this person. And you want to see clearly how you are going to move forward with this person and the situation as it stands after the short-term outcome. So in the outcome, we had two cards for the outcome. We had the King of Wands reversed with the Justice card underneath it, like clarifying it. So with the King of Wands reversed, okay, Saggie, I would say this is us. This is us. And the outcome of this is, I'm feeling like a little bit of a lack of alignment here. Again, not having the vision to see where this is going, we might not feel in alignment with our own realm at the moment. We might not feel in alignment with ourselves at the moment. And it might take us a little while to see the path forward. You know what? I feel like with the Justice card underneath it, we might be feeling like we were treated unfairly or not seen for who we really are. That I feel like maybe we feel like we've been misunderstood. I feel like we've been misunderstood. Maybe by the other party. And we might have to come to terms with being misunderstood. Okay, now, Saggies, I do not like to deliver readings that have any negativity in them. However, the bright side, the sun side of this is that it is the beginning of Gemini season. So the cards are just a guide. They are not predictors. First of all, this may not resonate with all of you. Honestly, if it is the loss of a relationship, and then unless it's it's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. But if this does resonate with you, we can make it a smoother journey. And if it doesn't resonate with you, great. But honestly, if this does resonate with us, we have to remember that it actually is a good thing, even though we might not view it that way. So if we can get out ahead of it and know that it's a good thing, it's going to open up new doors for us. I mean, when we have a tower moment, it really does open up new opportunities for us. So if we are prepared for it, then that can happen faster. And maybe we can turn this King of Wands upright, We can turn the King of Wands upright with our outlook. Because remember, it's an attractive universe. Above and beyond all, remember, it's an attractive universe. You get the essence of what you focus on. So if you are expecting that the outcome of the journey will be good, it will be. If you expect that you will be treated fairly, you will be. So even if this is a relationship that has to come to an end to open up new opportunities for you in the future, even if this is just, it's just time to move forward and move on away from somebody or even some past situation. Okay, for some of you, it might not even be a person. It might be a situation. But whatever this relationship that is supposed to come to an end, it's actually a good thing. So let's make sure that the road is just less bumpy for us by remembering that and focusing on the positive. And as things unfold, realize that, okay, so this is opening the door for something new. And I don't need to be understood by anyone. And I don't even need to focus on or even think about being treated unfairly, because it's an attractive universe. So I am going to put my best energy out there and expect the best, and then I will get the best. Whatever the best is for me, it will come my way, and I will be able to see it through in a positive way with high expectations for the future. And really get out ahead of this energy, Saggies. That's the nice thing about getting a reading like this. If it turns out that this momentum is already in play and you're not going to stop the loss of a situation or relationship and you need to leave the past behind, the good thing about a reading like this is that you can get out ahead of it. So I think the two most important cards here for you, Saggie, are the cards in the subconscious position and the advice position, and maybe even the external influence position. So honestly, my advice to you and anyone who doesn't like any cards in a reading is to leave the negative ones behind and focus on the positive ones, because remember, you get what you focus on, or at least the essence of the vibration of what you focus on. So if we can focus on the positive and expect a positive future and a positive outcome, then that's what we will get, and the journey will be easier. So, Saggies, I love the Two of Wands in our subconscious here. So what we need to do is bring this out. In fact, you know what you might want to do, Saggies? Take some time each day. I would start out in the morning if you can, and either journal about or make it a point to imagine a really positive future. Anything you want. Be as specific or as general as you want, as long as it feels good. So, maybe it's something related to your career. Imagine, if you want to keep the same job, just imagine how it's going to move forward, and it's just going to be a situation that makes you feel so good, and the people are so cooperative, and you work so well as a team, and everyone gets along, and you laugh. There's a lot of laughter and fun. Or if it's, in your personal life, imagine your relationships, or if it's a vacation that you want to take, or a place that you want to see, or something you want to experience. Take the time to just focus positively on what you want your future to look like. Again, as general or as specific as you can be without allowing resistance in, really will just get your mood to be really positive and get your vibration really high. And if you can, if you have a few minutes now and then throughout the day to intentionally do that, even talk it out with someone close to you, someone whom you trust. That's a great way to raise your vibration, Saggies, and look forward to the future. So I would focus as positively as you can and as deliberately as you can on a positive outcome and a positive future. And I would put my focus on those closest to me and my happy home, wherever you live, your home, your house, your apartment, your condo, your dorm room. Wherever you live, focus on the positive aspects of that. Again, for some of you, this is literally your home and your immediate family. For others of you, this is just the people closest to you, the ones you can count on. Spend time with those people. Focus positively on those people. Focus positively on that home and the support you get there. That's where I would put my focus, Saggies, because we do create our own universe. Again, the cards are just a guide. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive cards, on the positive vibrations. Have high expectations for the future, and everything will work out. So my Saggies, if this reading does happen to end up resonating with you and you would like to share in the comments, I would be interested to hear how this turns out for you. But again, keep those vibrations high and it will all go smoothly and work out really well. And maybe you won't even have this tower moment at all. We're all in different situations, so this will play out differently for all of us. And for some of us, it won't resonate at all. But regardless, whether it resonated with you or not, again, I can't emphasize enough how you want to be deliberately positive as often as you can remember to do so. Okay, my fellow Saggies, thank you so very much for watching. If you feel so inclined, then don't forget to like, maybe share with another Saggie, and maybe even subscribe. But regardless, Saggies, I wish you a really beautiful, beautiful Gemini season, and all the best to you always.